are you?
Good. It is cold and wet outside.
Freezing.
Sure.
You ready to be seated?
Yes, thank you.
Follow me, please.
Forgive me, but I have to keep my phone on the table because I'm waiting to hear about the kids. My gosh, the 3 schools are killing me with all the holiday shows and everything.
Can I get you started, ladies, with something to drink?
Can I have a large bottle of sparkling water and then a Grey Goose neat?
Marcelet.
Marcelet?
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm glad we're sitting down together. I feel like something's going up, and I want to know what's going on.
I just feel as though I've been maybe singled out by you. Like, for instance, at your hoedown, you came up to me and told me, you know, we're upset that I was late, and I get that. But you didn't say anything to Vicky, and you didn't say anything to Danielle, and I walked in 1 minute behind her. So I almost felt like I was being scolded.
I didn't come up to talk to you about being late. You and Tamara were talking about it, and she included me in the conversation.
Right, like I said, I felt judged, and I feel like when you speak to me, you're speaking to me in a condescending way. When we went to dinner with Tamara, I had like a little bit of a red flag raised because when we were discussing things like about me trying to be green, you jumped in and you were like judging.
I think that people like you who are very trusting.
Well, you shouldn't say people like
you. There wasn't a negative connotation to that.
Right. At Javier's too, I felt as though you were bossing me around, and you said you're scary angry right now. I wasn't scary angry at all. My God, the words scary angry give me the connotation that I'm flying out. I mean, I'm hysterical.
That was my perception.
If it's so important to you for a chair, then go ahead and sit here.
It's not that important to me. It's fine. I needed to talk to Vicky about what's coming to our party. Listen. The whole thing is silly, it's juvenile. I'm embarrassed that we were fighting over a chair. Looking back through the retrospectoscope, I never should have taken my chair back. I mean, all it did was set Shannon off, and then I overreacted to her reaction.
I wasn't arguing over a chair. What I was upset about, Heather, was you telling me where I was going to sit.
But you understand
you accusing me and then telling me where I'm going to sit.
But the ridiculous part of it is that when you came out of the bathroom, you literally started waving your finger in the air and yelled at me the whole way from the bathroom door to the
Heather,
table.
That's crazy. That's not what I do. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
But you did.
Don't tell me I'm doing or saying something that I haven't done. That's one of Shannon Bedore's buttons. I just feel, Heather, that I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you turn things around. I'm not
turning it.
It just
you
feels
said
like
your opinion, and I'm telling you what my perception of what happened is. Shannon gives her side of the story, but when it's time for me to give my side of the story, she calls it a manipulation that I'm turning it around on her. It's not. It's my side of the story. I've allowed you to talk. I think you should allow me to talk. Okay? Coming up. So where do we go from here?
You know what, Heather? I just don't think I can do right by you. I'm not going to let you turn things around. I'm not
turning it. I've allowed you to talk. I think you should allow me to talk. Okay? I feel like I met you, we had a connection, and I introduced you to my friends, and to me, you then had no interest or time in me or getting to know me, and have invited my friends to, you know, a football game or, you know,
out of town.
I wasn't out of town for that game. I know I can be overly sensitive, but I'm feeling very isolated and left out. It doesn't feel good.
You told me you were going away for Thanksgiving.
Let me finish.
Okay.
It's about perception. I am not accusing you of anything. I am talking about perception.
I don't need to know you at all to know what I hear. I hear you speaking to me and other people as though you are above them. I don't think people should talk to other people that way. Period. End of story. You know what, Heather, I just don't think I can do right by you. I mean, honestly, it's like...
Whether it's right or wrong, it has made me feel like I'm being excluded.
Okay. Well, that has never been an intention. I'm sorry that you feel that way.
So where do we go from here?
I'm hopeful that you and I can get to a point where our perceptions can be on the same
Well,
on the
let's do
same
this.
page.
If you have a problem with me, please pull me aside
Okay.
and let's discuss it.
That's a good plan.
That's
Okay.
what my plan has tried to be, because you know what? Once we got past the late thing, I loved having you guys there. Loved everyone dancing.
It's just that. Once we got past the late thing, it's like I felt like, just let me give one more dig.
No, I didn't mean. See, this is what I'm saying.
I'm a hopeful and positive person, so I'm hopeful that we can stick to our agreement. If something comes up that bothers either one of us, let's talk about it. Although I have my doubts.
This is why I called you to sit down today, because I know you're having this lovely party and we're excited to come, but I didn't want to walk into your home and have you have this weirdness between us.
No, I definitely agree.
All right, so let's cheers to
cheers.
getting to know each other in a
Okay,
more
great.
appropriate way.
Absolutely.
And moving forward.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers to that.